Mi salon fambul dem unoado. This na Alpha Saidu Bangura. They bring to another edition of Kapu Sense Not Kapu Word. Today, Tuesday, October 11, 2022. In this edition, I can talk to una about proportional representation, where na the best electoral system where we need for elect people them we go represent we na parliament. For make una go understand what are the talk, I go first of all remind una say this country been fed to 11-year war we kill over 250,000 people them, and it be left thousands of Sierra Leoneans them we 30 day where they talk so they no get and they no get food so money all boss. Where former president Alhaji Ahmad Tijan Kaba under the SLPP been bring peace kind of this country where the war done. Former president Ahmad Tijan Kaba been decide for set up what he call the Truth and Reconciliation Commission for Fenot, what he caused that 11-year war they we kill baby people them. Una the people of Sierra Leone una been put $5 million on this Truth and Reconciliation Commission for Fenot waiting cause that war day. Where the commission don't look for all the things that will cause the war, then be make recommendations as to what we need for do for make that war day no go again. We'll go get alafia, we get kulat. One of the things that we they recommend now that we for the elect members of parliament now by way we then call proportional representation. We mean say by how una the people them na the constituency or the district, because that proportional representation they then can also call them district block vote. If for example Potloko district, all different political parties then team up, they forget people and for go represent in a parliament. When una vote, then go look how una vote. For example, if they say any party will get 10% of the vote na Potloko district, it go get one member of parliament, na so then go work the arithmetic. You go find out say all the party they will team up, they all go get chance for get people them we go represent them party them na parliament. In order like what you get now, what then they call the first past the post. That one day own, it means say if 4-5 people in team up election, 9-1 pan them get 30% and I get the highest. Even though all the other one them, if you put their own vote together, it will be 70%. When me say the one that we not want that party they or not want that candidate they, then Boku pass the one that we want some. If you consider all the votes there, that one day is not democratic enough fair. You go find out say even though that person go win, but majority of the people the way they go represent them we don't vote against and they don't want them. So this proportional representation in the stop that. In the Guna representative them based on how una vote. And another thing where it do, it make sure say more political party they able to participate in a parliament. Small party or mushroom party or big party, all man get chance for participate. It also they give the party then the chance for make them prepare agenda where the members them will be committed to. Because then they not so individual candidate they normally they look for. You don't look for the party that even independent people that will not believe but no party then can still contest. And again they will look at the threshold that almost percentage it gets per the vote. If they say na 10% you need for let you get post in a parliament, if you team up independent self, as long as you get 10% of the total vote na that district day, you self go get post in a parliament. So it give everybody chance for participate. Then that you can call stronghold. Like for example, this proportional representation, it will able to make APC get seats na Kailaun. He go able make SLPP get seats na Potloko. He go able make PPP or UNPP or Sobe get seats na Kenema. As long as you campaign fine, you sell your message, you create your platform where people can go buy, you go must get seat based on how people can vote for you. Nobody will be left behind. Everybody in, nobody out. It give more people a chance for participate well. Another thing what the proportional representation they do, now that it pull violence come out per election. We all can see when they say by election, then the massivo, the die working commodity. If I lie, I swear to waiting happen na constituency 110. What you also happen na Koya. What also happen na them mama area where we get by election. What happen at Tonkolili where we get by election. Where mortal man they kill them company. So man they born in company house. Just because all man desperate. All man want forget sit in a parliament. Now, that proportional representation, it avoid that the by-election no go dey again. Every party will register, when they take part in the election, then they give names of people and they will get a list from 1 to whatever number of seats and then a parliament. So, if there is a vacancy, sometimes the member of parliament die, the person where they next to that party they enlist, now they come up. So competition again. If the person will be win the first round, the first election, na APC, when he die, na APC person they can dey back. Then they look at the list. The person will the next, he can dey. So all that one day, they make peace and collapse day per election. And the most important thing for this proportional representation, now that it make governments not they spend out couple billions of leons, millions of dollars for the conduct by election them whenever vacancy be in a parliament. So it makes sure the government save beaucoup money. Now President Bio don't put strength by education. That education they need beaucoup money. So that money now where we can waste by by election. We not go for the waste again. We go put them by education where we picking them go benefit. We go put them by roads. We go put them by hospital. So you will find out say that proportional representation day now the best way for make one we get people the way we really vote for. It reflects we own choice, we own views. It also they save we beaucoup money and it avoid violence. So we salon people them for advocate for that, for call on the government where they right now for make them bring this proportional representation because that's the best way for make we go get collapse. That the best way for foster unity among we. Now the best way we'll go see ourselves as brothers and sisters. Now the best way also we go make sure say what we want. Now we people that they go represent we go follow because now we elect them. They're not to masters them or they're not servants. Now we then they go for go serve. Until the next time we go come back. This now Alpha Saidu Bangura they say tata.